What is up there, you guys? Your man Joe came around just to find that you need to know. Today we're going to be talking about a pastor named Paul Washer. Somebody sent me a link, and he talked about. Somebody asked Paul Washer a question about the gifts of tongue or speaking in tongues, and the way that I guess you can say that how he said it was, in our modern time, you can look it up on YouTube as well. In our modern, what he's saying that in our modern times, it has ceased, or please just look up the video so you can get more context of it. I've been, meditating on this and kind of been going back and forth with the Lord about this, as well. Is that a lot of theologians from the outside looking in, that they are very Bible smart. They are very Bible stuff. They know the Bible from back and forth, but they don't know how to look into the Spirit in a sense. Is that sometimes some theologians, I don't know if Paul Washer was a theologian or anything, but most cases, when it comes to the Spirit, I feel like they're pretty less knowledgeable about it. I don't know if many theologians think that the Spirit exists, but they pretty much more focus on the biblical and the Bible and the scriptures. Not to say that there's nothing wrong with some theologians and Bible readers that probably read more than I could ever, but not having any, at least the basic knowledge about, what happens in the Spirit. And I think is really concerning, because you never know if one day somebody is, going to ask you, if you're a theologian, somebody's going to ask you about the certain things that are happening in the Spirit. In most cases, you're probably going to be disregarded because of either your own belief or the belief of your teachers. They may say that the gifts of the Holy Spirit is ceased or stopped, or if any. And I think that in that saying, I think that doctrine is kind of dangerous, because to say that the speaking in tongues has ceased in modern times, I would be careful with that. I would rather that you may say that you don't know, or I'll get to you on that, and whatnot. But to say that it's ceased, it might be, speaking in tongues might be a rare thing to see, but as far as ceasing, nah. I believe that the speaking of tongues is still active, just like in any other gifts of the Holy Spirit is still pretty active. So, what else? Yeah. So, I believe every theologian needs to be in the Spirit one time. Every theologian needs to go to this. They may ask God about the spirit realm just one time, just to have the experience, just so you know how the experiences go. Because you don't want to be out here blaspheming the Holy Spirit and telling people that the gifts of the Holy Spirit is ceased. Nah, that's not right. That's not right, and that's not fair for the people that are curious, people who are coming to you as a spiritual leader. And because people are going to get curious about in the Spirit. That's why there's so many YouTube videos about heaven, hell, the marine kingdom, the spirit realm, certain creatures, certain spirits, the Nephilims, and all that. Is becoming quite popular. So, so please, I would beg every theologian to at least experience, maybe once or twice, at least experience the spirit realm once or twice in their life. So just so they can have some understanding. But that's just me. Let me know in the comments let me know what you guys think. Now, it is your man Joe.